Hey, are you looking for hot, hard, invasive, aggressive, intense, eye-watering, ball-breaking, relationship status changing, earth-shattering, eye-crossing, barely legal podcasting? Then you've come to the right place. You're listening to the very 13th episode of the Celtic Crack Podcast. I know what you were thinking.
Good one.
You're a
Mikey,
liar.
huh?
You're a
You set us
liar.
up.
That wasn't a letdown at all,
He
Michael.
set us up. He told us his intro was going to be a big letdown
man.
this week.
Yeah.
This
That
is
was
why
a
I've
good
got
one.
trust issues, like.
Another zinger.
You know we like surprises. Though.
Yeah.
Well, when I tell a girl that, then it's a letdown the next day.
Goddamn.
The very 13th.
The very 13th.
Unlucky 13.
Michael
I know,
pronounced his
just thinking.
THs and all for that one. Did you notice that? The very 13th.
33 and a third.
33 and a third.
Who you calling a third?
But yeah, we're back finally after about that many weeks.
6 weeks.
What the fuck? Like,
I
what
can
happened there? That can't happen again.
No.
Yeah.
The fans,
Joe.
fans were cracking up. I was inundated with literally 1 or 2 messages from people like,
And if you've any hate mail, Jude.
Yeah.
send it
to me in Sean Houston Place.
go on to www.judewasmolested.com and you'll find out his secret as well while you're on there.
Pineapple and a bit of onion.
Fuck's sake.
After months of counselling, we finally have him back. How'd you feel, Jude?
Oh, man.
How'd you feel, lad?
I feel like a new person.
You're looking
Great,
fantastic.
man.
And
Looking good,
brand
I
new, man.
yeah.
Got a whole brand new brain, brand new body. No arse, sir. I had them. I all one had a crack in it.
Brand new shampoo.
Brand new shit. I'm telling you, man. I don't buy my shampoo and deals no more, man. I'm too good for that shit.
Yeah.
I buy the exact same shampoo and Duns for
3
€7
times.
more.
Sure, come here. You're worth it.
I
You're
am,
worth
aren't
it,
I?
yeah.
Worth it, you are.
Lidl's
L'Oreal.
own brand shampoo because you're worthless.
Yeah.
Laura, you're not well.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sure, come
fucking
here.
There's been an awful lot has happened, man. We missed like Paddy's Day and the whole lot. I had all plans about like we'll do a Paddy's Day and I was going to get you to tell you that we're going to all dress up like leprechauns and then when you turn up I'll just be in my normal clothes and laugh at you. You're like, what are you doing, lads? I was joking.
Eugene shaved his beard as well, lads. We can
Oh,
talk
fuck
about
Oh,
that.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
not a new member. He's just...
I
This
got
is the
asked
same
for
guy.
ID to buy and drink the other night.
Go ahead.
I got asked for ID and I'm nearly 40 years of age. Your man says ID and I was like, ID? And then he looked at me and he kind of went, oh, okay. As if like, I'll leave you go. So like, I was like, man, I'm probably way older than you. Like,
Where was
Should have
this?
reported it.
Andy, of course.
Polski?
Yeah.
Do you have identification?
Oh,
Do
probably.
you have a fucking green card?
It's hilarious as well the way we call them all Polish. Like, it probably wasn't.
No.
I'd say most of them aren't Polish. Like,
If you sound Eastern European and you're
If you
white,
ju-
you're
yeah.
Polish. Like.
if you just have a different accent, you're Polish.
Mm.
Unless you're brown skinned and you're Pakistani. You could be anything else, but
Yeah.
we just call them Pakistanis.
Yeah.
That's 'cause
Could be
we-
anything.
There's 3 types
We
of
can't-
people in the world according to the Irish. It's Irish, Polskis and Pakis.
I was just about to say. It's the
Yeah.
only words we have in our vocabulary.
Gas, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's on the
Paddy's Day.
nose,
What
alright.
was it, Paddy's Day actually? Was that the same day
That was the 17th
Munster,
of March.
Yeah. Was that the Munster match was on when they won all the stuff that I know everything about?
No, that was the Irish match.
The Irish
The
match.
Irish match. We already had
Well,
won
what
the
did I
Six
say?
Nations, Munster.
Yeah,
Won the Grand
Munster were
Slam.
playing today,
They won
wasn't
they got the Grand Slam
Yeah.
back there. They had
it? And what was
already-
the other one? Six Nations.
That was the
That
Six
was it.
Nations.
Yeah, so they won the whole thing, wasn't it?
They won the tournament the week before Paddy's Day, but then they played England for the Grand Slam to win all the matches. Like.
Yeah, I know. I know all about rugby
I'm
stuff.
so tuned
Man.
in right now.
Man, I'd be watching and be like, come on! And then the ref blows the whistle. They're like, what the fuck happened? Waiting for someone to tell me.
Why, if he's
Ah,
going that
what?
way, why does he throw the ball
Yeah.
that way? Like?
Oh, what did he do? Oh, is he not allowed to do that? Oh, shit. All right.
You'll
come
be
on.
screaming,
Here we go."
handball, ref, handball.
Yeah. He's handling the ball. It's not even a ball.
I like daffling to shots.
You're not supposed to pick up that ball.
I really should go away and learn the rules of rugby, though, because like I know a few rules. Like, you know, I know you have to pass
You
it
wouldn't,
backwards and stuff like that. Like,
But you don't only
every
know the
time
rules
that-
if you want to get into the sport. Like, are you
yeah,
interested
but
in
I'd-
actually
I'd
getting into
love-
the sport?
I would
like?
love to actually follow it properly, like,
Mm.
you know, or even when I do follow it, you know, I'm a pure bandwagoner like most people, like. But you know, it'd be good to know what the fuck is going on most of the time.
Mm.
Because literally every time the ref blows the whistle, I'm like, I'm just waiting for him to see, like, is he giving it to us or them or what? I've no idea why. Like,
I think that's the first time I've ever heard that being used.
You're giving it
bandwagoner.
bandwagoner, yeah.
You've never heard that before? Oh man, everyone gives out about it. Like you can't even put up like if I put up something like, "Oh, come on Ireland today," people are like fucking jumping on the bandwagon. You don't know nothing about rugby.
Yeah,
So
I
what?
know the
Every-
word
every-
bandwagon, but
Yeah.
bandwagoner.
Every time there's a referendum in Ireland, man, 90% of the fucking population are bandwagoners. Like.
Yeah.
Like this pro-choice.
Yeah, not even
I'm
fucking.
not touching off it.
No, not going there. I did see though yesterday. I saw a guard. I was fucking sickened. I didn't get it on. I wanted to get it on Snapchat. A guard stopped two lads. They were putting up no posters down by UL. Don't know why, but it would have looked good if you got it on camera, you know.
Yeah.
But my phone, like, I can never get it out on time.
Probably didn't have permission.
I don't know. I think he left them off anyway. The two boys were about 79, like, and they're putting up no posters.
I will
So
say
it's
one thing
probably
though about the
79.
pro-choice.
Say so.
They have a choice. They have a choice the last 30 years in Ireland, don't they?
They have a choice to go to England and get it done. That's no choice.
No, they have a choice to wear protection.
Oh, yeah,
know what I
that
mean?
doesn't always
That
work
does-
either.
yeah, it doesn't always work. I mean,
Have you seen the size of mine? Breaks condoms every time.
trying to find
I
fucking
can't get on properly.
yeah. Trying to find a condom to fit mine is unreal, man.
It's a two-man job trying to get one on.
I heard if you ring the manufacturer, they'll.
They'll make one small enough, will they?
Remember those little water balloons?
Yeah.
Little finger flaps.
If you send them a heartfelt letter and tell them your disability, they'll.
Yeah.
I'm sure they look after you.
Rocking up to the door office. I want to apply for disability allowance. What's your condition? I'd rather not say.
I have a
But I can show you.
I have an infliction.
micro penis. What you say, sir? Micro penis.
Could you
Sorry, can you speak up, sir? I can't hear you saying.
Can you speak into this camera, sir?
penis. Can you speak into this intercom so everyone can hear you? Attention.
I'm Sandy Cervix and I'm deaf in one ear.
What the fuck?
I was watching South Park the other night. That was pure random. I hadn't seen it in months, man. And that was the episode.
Sandy cervix.
I'm Sandy Cervix and I'm deaf in one ear.
Fuck's sake.
I'm Sarah McLaughlin and I was famous for 2 months.
South Park are fucking genius when it comes to making a point in a funny way. Like,
Oh,
they
brilliant.
really are. Like,
That's what I like about them.
yeah,
You know, they say what has to be said.
yeah, and they do it in a hilarious way. Most of the time, you're like, "Where are they going with this?" And then you realize, like, clever bastards.
Clever cunts, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Jeff, I suppose you all want to talk about Conor McGregor anyway.
Oh, yeah. Old trolley dolly.
No.
It's been a few weeks now at this stage, but still big news.
I want to know where he's getting his coke, though. Seems pretty good.
Yeah. Probably can't afford that shit. I think he's just a lunatic, like. He's probably not even taking coke, he's just a live wire.
Somebody put it up on social media as well, man, and I thought it was fucking brilliant. They were like, I'm not condoning Conor McGregor's actions, but you find yourself a friend that will literally fly from another continent to have your back. Like, do you know what I mean? He got a rake of people from Ireland, flew over the Atlantic Ocean like to back your man up. What was his name? Loblov, was it?
Yeah, Artem Lobov, the Irish-Russian man. Yeah. I don't know, stupid fucking thing to do, man. He's gonna get stung badly for this in America
Watch his
because
face.
I was watching a few interviews and shit because I follow all the MMA stuff, like, and the lads were saying that, like, the thing that's gonna happen with him is, like, he's gonna have to pay through the nose to keep this out of court. There's a few people already after filing lawsuits against him, and if it goes to court and he loses, then he has a felony. So then that's going to affect his chances of ever getting a visa to get into America again in future. So that's where he's making all his money is in America. Although he's so big now, he could probably fucking fight anywhere, like. But so I don't know. It's up to him. Like, he could probably just stay at home and never go to America again and keep his money and be like, "Fuck you all over there." He already paid 50 grand bail to get out. I feel sorry for his friend though, man. Did you see the other fella that was with him? He broke the front window on the bus. He's just a normal fella, like, he's not a millionaire or anything, like, and he got fined 25 grand. Or no, he had to pay 25 grand bail. I was like, he's probably inside in the courthouse going, where the fuck am I going to get 25 grand?
McGregor will have to pay for
He'd
it.
have to, like, wouldn't he? Fuck's sake.
Don't worry about it. I'll get you out.
Few quid there for you about what?
I've hidden a foil in my beard.
Just stick that coke up your hole.
Yeah. Just walk as if there's nothing up there. Try anyways, you know. Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like if he goes ahead with it all, like it's probably gonna cost him millions if he chooses to settle with these people and all. Like a lot of millions, because they were talking about. Do you remember Russell Crowe gave your man a slap of a phone? Do you remember that?
No.
A few years ago, I think he was a receptionist in a hotel or something. Russell Crowe turned up and there's some problem with his room or whatever, but he picked up the phone and gave your man a slap of it, like.
Fuck off.
But he had to pay something like $6 billion or $8 million to that fella to keep it out of court, because if it went to court, then blah blah blah, he can't get into America anymore and he can't make movies, so he would have lost a lot more money.
But your man would have got it, yeah.
Imagine
your man would have got a lot less money though himself. If it went to
Probably,
court,
yeah, yeah.
The other
He
fella.
could've-
Bounce
he had
his
him-
Mickey off
He knew
me
he
for
had him
6,
like,
8 million, I know.
stop, man. I'd eat the phone now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take any money, and I'd be like, hey, just I don't want your money.
Just want to be friends.
Stop being a dick.
Do you remember the phone
You're
Dom
being
Jolly used to
irrational.
use?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm in the cinema. He
Yeah.
could beat me with that, I know, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Fuck's sake.
Paint me with that for a fucking
An hour.
for a €10 special in Casanovas.
Yeah, it's a crazy place though, America, man. Once they know they have you screwed, like,
Yeah.
and especially everyone knows how much money he has, so it's just like,
There was another meme going around as well of McGregor holding his child, and the caption read, "The windows on the bus go smash,
oh
smash,
yeah.
smash."
So that, yeah. Did you see the one of the from the bonus round of Street Fighter? Your man Boss Logic made it. Do you remember the bonus round in Street Fighter where you break up the car?
Yeah.
But it was a bus and McGregor on one side with the fucking hand cart, like, or the dolly as they call it in America.
Trolley dolly, yeah.
Dolly. It's a hand cart.
Oh man, Michael McIntyre does a great sketch on American English, man.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Sidewalk. They needed to know what to do. Like
Yeah.
oh man.
They needed to know that it was.
We
for
call it a
walking
bin.
and
We
weird.
call it a bin. Not in America. Waste paper basket.
They needed to know specifically what type of paper goes in there. For ages, they were throwing out perfectly good paper, but it's waste paper goes in this basket.
It's like, what? Yeah, you've heard of squash? You've heard of squash? Not in America. Racquetball.
They needed to know it involves a racket and a ball. And then, have you ever been horse riding over there? Horseback riding. Before that, they were flying down the field and swinging out a horse's neck. Fuck's sake. I must be doing this wrong.
Racquetball.
Yeah, the fucking man. An awful lot of people dying lately, celebrities,
man.
in the last few weeks, like since we did the last one. Stephen Hawking.
Vern Troyer, Avicii.
Avicii, yeah. That was like, I don't know what happened with Avicii, but
I was gonna-
28 is all he was.
28 years of it. I thought he was a lot older for some reason.
Yeah, so
I was
did
never a big fan of his anyway, so I didn't really
Did you
follow
see
it, but
the meme of Stephen Hawking
Oh,
he got
at
the-
the stairway
oh
to heaven?
yeah.
well,
This is awkward.
Yeah. Uh,
This is awkward. What did he say as well? His only regret in life was that his computer that he invented for his speech
hmm?
to help him talk, that he hated the fact that it was an American accent.
Oh yeah.
That was his only regret.
Where was he from? England?
England, yeah.
Was he? I didn't even know that. All I know
Do you
about
not see
him
the
is
theory?
that he's wondered about the mysteries of the universe since he was
As
a child.
His
and
eyesight meant a lot to him.
His eyesight meant a lot to him. I learned all that from a Specsavers ad.
I said I did myself, yeah.
I wondered about the mysteries of the universe
Since I was a child.
My eyesight means a lot to me. That's all I know. That fucking ad used to be on every 5 minutes.
Oh man. And it
No,
was
I
to know
watched,
that
I watched the
too.
film alright, but in fairness, like he lasted way longer than anyone thought he was going to last.
2 years he was given.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
At the age of 21.
Yeah, Jesus, like,
And he lived till 72 or something, was it?
Yeah, but
was he?
that just goes to show what you can do when you have money. You know?
Mm, I don't know.
Like anyone
have
else, people that don't have his means wouldn't last that long.
I don't know. Did he have that much money back then, though? I don't think he had really done all that much when he was diagnosed with that disease in the first place. I don't know. He was still a young lad, like. He's just a serious brain. But the thing is, like, who's the most intelligent person in the world now?
Me.
Hardly.
Next one for
I
that.
challenge you to a quiz.
They're having a game of tipping point to prove who is.
Fuck's sake.
I don't know.
The chaser.
Yeah.
Chaser, yeah.
Fuck's
I
sake.
hate every one of them, man. Every one of them chasers. I like the show up, but they're just arrogant fuckers. Like.
Yeah.
It's a game, they're
I know,
playing,
yeah.
you know?
It's hard not to be, though. Those boys are like fucking. They're just like Google, like. Just spit out all the information and ask them anything.
What
Boom,
is
boom,
it?
boom.
The Beast. He was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and he only got about 32,000
Yeah.
years ago. I seen the
He's
video on
obviously
YouTube.
done a lot of studying
He
since
must
then.
have.
It's ridiculous how much shit they know, like.
I'd say if he was still alive, Kim Peek would be a brilliant chaser.
Kim Peek, that's the original Rain Man.
Yeah, that's the movie Rain Man was based on this fella. The human Google they called him, man. In his
Kim
lifetime,
Peek.
in his lifetime, he memorized 12,000 books or something, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. He was a savant, like,
It's a
wasn't he?
mega savant even, yeah.
He was just like, this shit, like, that's mad the way your brain can work like that, isn't it? You could say to him, like, who was the 4th president of America, and he'll tell you what date he was born, what time he was born,
What the weather was like.
what day it was when he was born, all that kind of shit. I could say to him, I was born on the 22nd of July, blah, 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 and he'll go, that was a Wednesday, straight away. Like, he knows off the top of his head. Like, how the fuck?
They say as well, like when he reads a book, like the average person would if they're reading a page, that the average person would remember like 60% of it, or even less, probably
Yeah,
50,
less.
55.
20%
Is it
the
20?
average brain remembers.
After a
Is
few
it?
minutes.
Yeah.
He remembers 98% of it, and when he's reading, I don't know how this works now, but they say when he's reading, he reads the right page with his right eye and the left page with his left eye.
Stop.
That's what they say.
Read. That's not even human, like.
I know, yeah.
And then he reads something else down below with his third eye, does he? Look away, Jubilee.
That's crazy, though, isn't it? Like, when you
He'd
think about it.
have to have 2 brains for that to happen.
I don't know, but who knows what way his brain works?
He's
His
got one
brain,
brain though, hasn't
it's
he?
not like it's not like other people's brains. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird though how they can be so impressive in certain ways, but then he couldn't even dress himself. Like, he needed help by putting on his shoes,
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
tie
yeah.
his laces, but yet he was just a genius.
Genius.
It's weird.
Tell you, the fella Tom Cruise played was a genius, bringing them to Vegas.
Yeah, God, it was. Did it
Yeah.
work though? Did it?
He was the
It
real
did.
genius.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
We're counting cards.
Definitely. I'm an excellent driver. Kmart. I get my underwear at Kmart.
Yeah.
Drive slow on the driveway.
Yeah.
Rain Man. I only saw that for the first time a few years ago.
Fucking brilliant film, man.
Fucking.
Qantas never crashed. He wouldn't get on the plane. Qantas never crashed. I've got to go to Melbourne, Australia.
Tom Cruise is still going by. Jesus Christ. Like, that was a long time ago, that film, wasn't it?
I think did I read something about him gone from Scientology?
Supposedly. I heard that as well, yeah.
He said he's done it so he can see his kids.
See his kids, he's right too,
Oh,
man.
but, yeah.
Like,
Man, that's-
did he even have to make that decision?
Scient-
You know,
that
he should've done it.
Scientology is crazy.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Crazy.
His wife and the child left the church and he was not banned from seeing
Yeah.
them. Like
Yeah. That's the way, sure. Even like.
you wouldn't get that in any other religion. Like.
No.
The fella who was the head of it.
Yeah.
Was it David
David
Miscavige?
Miscavige, yeah.
His father, like, had to run out of there. Like,
Mm.
they wouldn't leave him go. So he ran with his wife, I think. I know.
Run.
Yeah, Ron Miscavige. He's not allowed to see any of his children anymore, I think, because they're all involved in the church. He's just blackballed.
There's grandparents who live across the road from their grandkids and can't see them.
Yeah.
Their
They're not
grandkids have to pass
Scientologists.
them out like they don't even exist.
Man, how
When they leave
like,
the house in the morning and the grandkids are across the way in the driveway, they have to go like that until they get, until they get far enough away that they can't see them. Like.
how anyone can fucking buy into that shit when your man who came up with it is a science fiction writer like this.
You
L.
know
Ron
they're
Hubbard.
building-
Hubbard, yeah.
You know they're building a church in Ireland, don't you?
They have
In
one up in
Dublin.
Dublin. They have it's not an actual church, but it's like a fucking downstairs of a building or something. Like.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think Irish people have that kind of commitment. Like,
Lads,
you're like, yeah,
Will
Scientology.
we go up for shits and giggles and take the piss
Yeah, but
out of them?
guess what they're trying to open? A rehabilitation centre.
Oh, right.
Do you
is
get what
that
I'm
it?
saying? Take advantage of the most vulnerable.
I know,
Yeah.
I know,
Get what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
I know a fellow who was over in Amsterdam in a fucking Church of Scientology rehabilitation centre, man, and he ended up getting kicked out because he had no money. I swear to God, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
see,
I swear
that's,
to L. Ron Hubbard.
Swear to, what's his name? Zog or something?
Zeno, isn't it?
Zeno?
Zeno.
Fuck's sake. That's the
Grog.
Zog, I said.
Oh,
was it?
Zog, was it?
There was a Z in there, anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck, who cares? It's a ridiculous word. Some alien is supposed to be God or something.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Evil
I
leader,
believe the
Zeno.
aliens came
But he
down
was the
and-
evil leader, wasn't he, Zeno?
I don't know.
He was, yeah.
I must read something, a bit of literature around it someday, just to get the full
Oh,
scope
man,
of
it's
it.
crazy. Like,
I
it's
says.
crazy. Do you ever see that episode of South Park? All about Scientology, and
Yeah,
it keeps
yeah.
flashing up on the screen.
This
This,
is
is
what
what
they actually
Scientologists
believe.
actually believe. Like, and you're watching the episode going, "This is crazy shit. How did they come up with this?" And it was like, "This is really what
Yeah,
they
I know.
believe
They did the same
about
with
aliens and."
did the same with the Mormons, didn't it? Dum
Yeah,
dum dum dum
yeah.
dum.
Oh, Joseph
smart, smart.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Looking
another lot of fucking bollocks as well. Like.
Funny
Yeah.
though.
It was
Yeah,
comical
but,
the way they selected it.
Looking
Wasn't
into this
that what's your man's name?
Joseph Smith.
Was it Joseph Smith,
Yeah,
the fellow
yeah,
who started it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
He
right.
said he,
He
read
was only
through
like
the,
16 or something.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he read through the seer stones that
Yeah.
only he could see.
The
Mm.
golden tablets or some
Yeah.
shit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and he used
yeah.
this magic stone to read
Mm.
them.
And he
Yeah.
convinced them that
Then the-
Jesus was really in America. He wasn't in the Middle East. He was Roman America.
I don't know, man.
Jeez, yeah, he was from Pennsylvania or something like that.
People believe that, then, like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna fucking start my own religion for the crack, anyway.
Man, for the
For
crack.
the crack.
For the crack, yeah.
What do we call it?
For the Celtic crack.
Crack addicts.
Yeah.
We start the crack addicts rehabilitation centre for anyone who just can't stop taking the piss and work and shit like that. You know? Bring them in and be like, listen, man, you have to calm down.
Are you sick? Are
Stick
you
with
sick
us.
of being grey crack? You want to be a droll bastard?
They turned
Oh,
away the
555.
Allow me to introduce you to the anti-crack.
The anti-crack.
lads. Then the lads turned up
It's just
in
a
their
fella who
arm
slaps the head
crack
off you.
and turned them away.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we don't deal with people like you.
That's false advertising, cuz.
You can't spell, but it's CRAIC. It's a different kind of crack.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I like the way this podcast is going, though. We're kind of staying off topic and we're doing the wrong thing. It's hilarious. Like.
Exactly.
It's very good,
Yeah.
though.
But
Now that I said that, no, I probably cursed the bastard.
I know, yeah, because I was just about to go back to that topic there. Well, it was just a funny yoke I saw. Like, I never read the papers or anything like that. It was in my mother's house there. I think it was last week, and she was reading the paper, and she was like, "Oh, there's Conor McGregor now." Just pure showed it to me because I was like, "What's it about?" A big picture of him and Blind Boy from the Rubber Bandits.
Where?
I was like, "Why is Blind Boy in the picture?" Like, but the story was like,
Oh, he,
Blind Boy posted something
Yeah.
about McGregor.
and McGregor
He's-
called him out or something.
Yeah, he
Compared him to
McGregor.
Tupac.
Yeah, McGregor messaged him directly, like,
Yeah.
which is fucking hilarious. The Blind Boy was like, yeah,
Shaggy
he said
Pants.
something like, he reminds me of Tupac, like back in the day when he was acting like a gangster or something like that. I don't know what he said, but
Oh,
apparently McGregor, yeah, that's what he said, that he was acting like a gangster after he'd already made his money. He still hung around or something, acting like a gangster. I don't know.
And he's
But
total-
he got a message from him anyway, and he was basically, McGregor was telling him, like, don't ever speak my name in a disrespectful vein again and all this shit, like.
And he retracted it.
Did he?
Oh yeah, Blind Boy deleted the tweet then or whatever, like. Yeah.
To be fair enough, McGregor ever messages you directly and threats you, man. I mean, it's serious business there. like.
I'd be like, come down.
No.
And then if he came down, I'd be like, I was only messing.
Come down, bring a fucking trolley.
I'm a keyboard warrior.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say anything bad about him anyway.
You're a man with a bag on his head. Don't get left in it.
Oh yeah, that's what he said to him.
Don't get what?
Don't get left in it. You're a man with a bag on his head. Don't get
So
left
he's
in
basically saying he's going to put him in a bag and throw him in the liffey, is he?
it. The liffey, bud, what?
You know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised, like, that McGregor gave a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Why do you
Except, but Blind Boy's beaming though. He got a bit of recognition.
Yeah,
of
could you
McGregor.
imagine? He must have been like, what the fuck? Message from McGregor. Like, if I got a message from him, I'd be like, this is a fake account. Someone trying to be McGregor or
The
whatever.
Rock retweeted Al Foran the other day.
I saw that,
See
yeah.
that, yeah?
He replied to him.
Reply, yeah.
Yeah. Said, like, thanks a lot, brother, or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Always grinding and always learning or something.
Yeah, I love that phrase or
Yeah.
something because that's what he said. Al Foran said about him. Yeah, The Rock. The Rock is a cool bastard, in fairness.
I
isn't
like
he?
him, man. Yeah,
Everyone seems to like him.
because he's a likable kind of guy.
An awful lot of talk about him running for president of America.
He's a big man, but I'd say he's a waster.
Which says, huh?
I
I'd
would.
say he'd pick you up and snap you in half. Like.
Not me, man. I'm 13 stone.
So, he'd
I thought-
still
I
literally
thought,
pull your head off. Like,
In Pain and Gain, I thought that's when he really shined,
oh,
The Rock. I didn't think too much of him until then.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that film. No?
Oh, he played it brilliant. He did.
he's very good. Yeah.
Is that's the one with Mark Wahlberg? Is
Yeah,
it?
brilliant. It
Never
was
seen it.
excellent. In it, no.
Oh man, did you see what you call it? Central Intelligence.
No.
Him and Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That was very good. In
Yeah.
fairness, the way he played, the part he played in that.
At the start of
He
it.
constantly messing with Kevin Hart, making him think he might be gay. Like Kevin Hart came along and was like, "Oh, bro, you're looking sexy as dick right now, bro," and all this. And Kevin Hart was like, what do you mean by that?" He kept like throwing all these hints, like as if he was gay. Like poor Kevin Hart was like petrified then. 'Cause you know, like if he wanted to have his way with him, there's nothing he could do about it. Like scream all you want, little man. Fuck's sake.
What about Anton Deck? What's the other fella?
Yeah.
You've just named the two of
What
them.
other Anton Deck and the other fella. Hold on a
No, but
minute.
what's the
Simon
fella?
Cole.
Are we
No,
talking about
what's-
the same Anton Deck?
Which one of them got done for drink driving?
And
Ant.
Ant. Yeah, I
Fella
don't
with the
know.
forehead.
Yeah.
forehead.
Fucking hell.
Watch him, look. Let's take
Fella.
out our earpieces.
Yeah, but what I
Yeah.
laughed about was the fact
I know what you're gonna
you
say.
had, what was his name? The footballer.
I don't know. He's
John
an
Kerry.
ex-footballer.
No, he's an
The
ex-footballer.
ex-footballer
He's a
who
football
spat out the
pundit.
window.
Jamie Carragher.
No.
Jamie, is it
Jamie Carragher, that's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know.
Like, when he did that, everyone was saying he should be sacked, and that's wrong
So he's
what he
retired,
did, and he's got banned for the rest of the season. He'll be back next year. But then he goes away, crashes into a car, drunk. And everyone is there. Oh, leave him alone to sort out his problems.
Poor Ant. Lock him up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
fucking.
what happens when you take too many pills.
It's funny, like it's a weird old trend as well, like these days with
Drugs?
like no, but anyone who's kind of famous or anything like that, or even if you're not famous, but you do something fucked up, say in your own time outside of work, everyone's calling for you to get sacked. Like, how did this shit start? Like, do you know what I mean? Like that fella like was driving down the road, and he sped out the window of his car, and everyone wanted him to get sacked from his job. What does his job have to do with it?
Yeah, but apparently there was a child in the other
Yeah,
car.
so
But the other
still nothing to do with his job, though.
I know, but the father in the other car that was driving down the road taunting him.
Yeah.
He should have known better to be doing that with
Exactly.
his kid as well inside in the car.
Exactly. Don't be taunting people. But even besides all that, I just don't see what his job has to do with it. Like, do you know what I mean? Calling for everyone to get sacked. If he was in work and that child walked in and he's as a customer or something, he's spat in her face, then fair enough, sack him. But like, I don't know. If he does it in his own time, it's his own business.
Behavior. If you see people that are on TV doing that behavior the whole time, then everyone will think that behavior is okay.
No,
That's what it's all about. It's
Tell you
all
what you
about
do, right, after this, we'll have a little experiment going, yeah? Social experiment. After this podcast, right, we'll go out and I'll spit in some random person, right?
Yeah.
You video record it, put it
Yeah.
up on the internet and see what reaction it kind of gets.
Yeah,
If people don't want me to go to jail, then why hassle the other fella?
Yeah, they'll probably try and get you sacked, like, from your job.
From the
They'll
podcast?
be all messaging your boss, going like, this man shouldn't be allowed to work anymore because he spat on someone. Makes sense, like, doesn't it?
Does really, yeah.
Makes fuck all sense
What
to
if
me.
what if I was a professional spitter?
Well, then.
Do you know what I mean? That's how they get you.
That makes no sense at all. Man. But yeah, what about, did y'all see Vera Toomey's speech recently?
Yeah, I've seen it.
She gave it to the Taoiseach. Did you see it, no?
No.
What was it? She won some award for something.
Yeah, I can't remember. what it
Yeah,
was. He was
I
sitting
can't
right in
remember.
front of her, like.
Porn
Yeah.
star of the year.
She got up on the fucking stage.
Jude.
She who'd you Vera Toomey?
I didn't even know who Vera Toomey is, man.
Vera Toomey is the woman who's campaigning to get medicinal
Oh,
cannabis
yeah, yeah, yeah,
legalized
yeah,
for
yeah,
her
yeah,
daughter.
yeah.
For her
I take back
daughter.
what I
Well,
said.
it's not CBD oil. CBD oil is already legalized. That's a lot of bollocks. She needs proper cannabis, like proper cannabis oil.
We can get her
We
dates
talked
and
about
stuff
that
in
the
a
last
weekend.
time with the fucking. I think it was the podcast where the audio never came out. We talked about like the difference between them and all. Like, basically, CBD oil is legal because it has pretty much no THC in it. THC is the
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
that's the shit that's in. That's the psychoactive ingredient, like in cannabis. That's what's illegal. Like, so CBD oil has like something like 0.02% of that or something. So that's why you can use it. But like, what she needs is that like Rick Simpson style proper cannabis oil with THC in it. And it works. Like, apparently, like her daughter hasn't had a seizure in ages, and she used to get them all day, every day. Like,
Yeah.
so I thought now, like recently, that she got it legalized because they gave her the license. But she said the other night that like only 7 people in Ireland or something are after being given this license to use medicinal cannabis. They'd want to just fuck off and legalize it. Like, what
Yes,
what
but
are they
did you
waiting for?
see-
Like,
Legalize
see
it.
his-
Don't
legalize
criticize
it
it.
in all its forms.
Did you see his reaction then? When the
Yeah.
camera went to him, he just took a sip of his drink and
Yeah.
looked at his body. Like
Looked at his
said,
friend and made a
yeah,
smirk, like
yeah.
as if like
Who
whatever.
the fuck she like?
Yeah,
you know?
leave her
Fuck-
leave her make her
fuck
little
them.
speech. They're gonna have no other choice but to pay attention to her because she's not going away. Look how long she's been at this now. She walked the last time. Was it from Cork
to
fucking
Dublin,
Dublin and
wasn't
all that? She's been at this a while. Like,
That was about 2
She's-
years ago, wasn't it?
yeah, she's been at it a while now. She's not going anywhere. Like, she's gonna keep fucking hounding him.
He was above in Galway last week, couldn't he?
He
See it on
was,
Instagram.
He bumped into her old friend, the
Her
black
old
time
The
magician.
Black Time Magician, yeah, did
Yeah.
an old trick from tipped him a tenner, didn't it? Fucking
Yeah. The Taoiseach gave him a tip of a tenner.
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
Stingy bastard, boy.
No money for the homeless, but he has tenors for tricks though.
Yeah.
yeah.
Scumbag.
Mother of tricks.
Huh? Bloody
He's
shit.
a prick, man. That, in my opinion, that Taoiseach, they all are.
I don't
Can't
know him
fucking stand
too. I mean, politicians get an awful done everywhere. To be fair,
Yeah.
there's not one straight politician.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Who?
Well, like, I wouldn't say that. no. There's a few of them trying to do their job, but they can't because they're,
Yeah,
they're
probably
fighting
the
against too many pricks.
more lower level ones.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's just like by the time you get up to any position of power, you're just so sick of all the shit that you're like, right, I'm taking something for myself now at this stage.
The only way
That
you
is-
get
That's what happens.
Everywhere he goes in Ireland, he just looks at the people going, I'm going to shit on you. I'm going to shit all over you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like.
you only get high up if you're playing the game of deceit and lies anyway. So you're
Yeah.
not going to make it if you're not doing that.
This is it.
So
It's like it's a certain type of person that gets to that position, like, and they're always just
exactly.
fucking slimy
Slimy
bastards.
bastards,
Yeah. Why do we allow it, lads?
I don't know.
because we're too busy
Why don't
with
we
our
just-
social media lives and our other
Yeah.
lives and everything else.
They're keeping us distracted.
Exactly.
The sheeple.
Hmm.
People,
Like,
you
we're
mean
people-
sheeple.
Yeah. They're more in Ireland. People are more focused on what's going on 10,000 miles
Oh
away
yeah.
than
What's,
what's going on.
what's
right
Kim
in front of
Kardashian
them.
wearing today?
Exactly.
Couldn't care less if they all dropped dead,
I
including
know.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The whole
like,
lot of them.
why-
As a matter of fact, can somebody please kill him? Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
What?
they're-
You'll
they're
be
act-
charged now as an accessory.
They're,
accessory?
they're fucking dead weight. Lose the Kardashians, like.
Lose them all.
They're
I don't
fucking
get it,
holding.
like.
They're holding back the world.
Yeah.
I see this thing there recently. I think it was one of the Kardashians or one of them that her boyfriend or husband or something cheated and all. And they were like, some like Irish, who the fuck was it again? Some Irish website or whatever posted it, and we were like, whoa, we hope this isn't the case.
No.
I was so tempted now to reply to it and be like, why do you hope it's not? Why do you even give a fuck if he cheated?
Is it
on her?
World War?
Who are these people? Like,
Is a world war going to
Jesus
start
Christ.
over it?
Yeah, but this is
You
what's
know?
happening. We're practically at the start of World War III here, and they're talking about Kardashians and these
yeah,
other fools.
yeah.
Like,
What's
Fucking
this,
hell.
Mikey? The lads get
not us
fucking
though. We talk about the
Le-
important stuff.
And
lads get busted
exactly.
in an orgy or something, did they?
Naked Brit tourists arrested at illegal swingers orgy full of young Thai women.
Well, punters pay just
Punters.
£35 is a fucking bargain.
35 quid.
We're in the wrong country, boys.
And that's true.
Huh?
Lads are
Next stop, Gatwick.
This guy works out. Look at that.
ditties he has.
Yeah.
This guy has a fine pair of wabs.
High levels of estrogen.
Look how embarrassed they are.
Oh, okay.
I fucking want to be. Jesus Christ, they're about 70 years of age.
I'd be proud as fuck if I was that old fella anyway. I'd
Yeah.
be like, yeah, look
Yeah,
at this
but
young
you
one
see,
I just nailed.
here's the thing though, he's probably got a wife at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he's covering his dick.
Nah, he's old.
Yeah, but he probably has grandkids that are their age, you know what I mean?
So,
Probably shagging his
so
dick.
don't.
Ah,
Don't.
Joe.
Stop it. Look at him, look. No attention span at all, like. We just went there from talking about fucking,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what we were even talking about, World War III, and then we're talking about an orgy.
Sure.
That's kind of how it goes, like, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
But that just goes to prove what way the world is.
Yeah.
Easily distracted.
Easily distracted.
You know?
Mikey put up a picture of an old man's penis and Jude couldn't help himself. What's this, Mikey?
He even was going playing a song and all for it.
Yeah.
I was going to play the
You
song
know,
for you,
he
man.
almost broke into
Yeah.
song when he said
The hills. Old man penis.
Dear penis.
Yeah.
I don't
You got yourself a wrinkly dick. A wrinkly dick.
Skin him a wrinkly dick. Skin him a wrinkly dick.
But what do you make of all that shit with World War III?
It's all a load of fucking madness, isn't
Why,
it?
why can't everyone
Aye.
just get on, like?
Yeah, I can't get over the fact like that 2018 we haven't figured out a better way of sorting things out.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
true,
mean?
Yeah.
So fucking like
That's
they're
'cause we've got children as world leaders, like.
fucking lunatics, psychopaths we have.
Sending
Sure.
Kim Kardashian to do a strip.
Oh yeah,
Calm them all down.
fuck her.
She might as well do something good in this world, like, you know? Fucking.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it just like out of nowhere it seemed the other night. We woke up like and it was just like the UK, France, and the US, wasn't it? Bombed the shit out of
bombed
Syria.
yeah.
And I was like,
But apparently Syria used chemical weapons.
yeah.
And then they were saying, we want evidence.
same
and we
old
wanna go
story
in.
again.
But they ended up bombing the place before they even got the
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah.
You know,
After
so
they just saying that they were pulling out of there. But like
Three.
Mikey was saying, like they were talking about like we hit all these chemical plants.
Yeah.
So what happens if you blow up a fucking chemical
yeah,
plant?
yeah.
Is that all in the air now, killing all the people that live in the area? Like,
3 of the biggest hypocrites in the world. 3 of the biggest gun suppliers in the world.
yeah,
To turn around to other people in different countries and say that they're doing wrong.
yeah.
You know, who the fuck did they think they
It
are?
just makes me laugh to watch the same old story again. Wasn't it Gaddafi that they did the same thing
Yeah.
with as well? Oh, he's released chemical weapons on his own people. Why
Yeah.
are all these people
Yeah.
doing this? Like,
Yeah,
and then
said he
there's no proof of it. Then, like,
Look
said
what they're saying now. US, France, and allies should not leave. They should make a new Syria after the war.
oh yeah, see, oh yeah, they're still over there, but they're trying to help those people.
Mm,
So you see how much they've helped these countries in
I
the last
know.
few years.
yeah.
They helped Iraq, they helped Afghanistan, they helped Libya,
And
doing
each
some great
country,
work.
Iraq, wishes they had Saddam back.
Yeah.
Libya wished they had Gaddafi
Yeah.
back. Because they're living in a country where it's torn to pieces.
It's barely even a country anymore,
Yeah.
man. You see those before and after pictures, before USA, after USA, of all of those countries. They're fucking destroyed.
Man,
Like,
I watched a thing one night about the benefits that Libyan citizens had as a Libyan citizen
free
under
electricity
Gaddafi.
and all that crack.
Like a new married couple got a starter payment
Yeah.
when
buy
they
a
first
house
got
and all
married.
that, like,
Exactly, yeah.
It's all gone now.
All their oil money, all the money he made off of oil was actually getting shared with the people.
Mm.
Do you think the Americans and that are sharing it? They are in their wallets.
Fucking control, boy. Control. When you get
Yeah.
to that level, like,
Pure control,
it's just a different level altogether.
I don't claim to know much about politics, but I do know what
I
they're
know a
doing is,
cunt when I see one.
yeah, after World War II and everything, they started to see that, like after what Hitler did, going in invading countries and just doing it boldly, it wasn't popular. So after that, then they started doing it in sneaky ways to make it look like it was needed. It had to be done. It's their fault.
False flag attacks,
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
9/11 was an inside job, Mikey said.
Whoa.
What?
I didn't say that's the truth, man.
We're after being flagged now by the NSA because I said 9/11. 9/11, inside job,
Said it three times.
Illuminati,
They're already after hacking into our
black helicopters,
They're after hacking into our cameras and all. They're watching us.
bomb, president,
Yeah.
airplane, Pentagon.
Speaking
Yeah,
speaking of
not getting into America ever again.
speaking of hacking into phones, I finished work the other night. I was coming down
Oh,
the road,
God.
and there was this car parked parked in.
Parallel
So I passed and I looked on the ground. There was 3 phones on the ground outside the car, and the 3 lads were talking inside in the car. And there was a man walking down the road, and the man was there. What's all that about? I said, that's paranoia at its best. I said. Yeah, I
You
swear to
fucking
God,
serious?
I'm serious.
I was waiting for a punchline. I thought this was
No,
a joke.
It's genuine.
They actually put their
Yeah.
phones outside the car.
Yeah, because it probably
The
thought they
boys were
were.
inside in the car now smoking the best of weed, paranoid
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
fucking it. Was there like a waft of weed when you walk past
No,
the
I
car?
don't know. There was a waft
Sounds
of
like
something.
fucking something Mikey would do.
Was it 20 past 4 in the evening, was it?
Or did that 4:20 was the other day? What was that? Yesterday? What day is today?
Today's National Earth Day.
22nd, man. The day before my birthday.
The boys are probably selling a few 50 bags of weed, and they think they're fucking Pablo Escobar, and
Yeah.
there's satellites watching them, and fucking hell.
Probably is, for all we know.
Fake
Ah,
knows?
sure, we'll stop. It's our limit in no. If we were in America, no, I'd say fair enough. The Irish government can't even home the homeless. Never mind fucking pay
Yeah,
for
but you don't know.
top-notch fucking
Maybe because they spent all
high-tech
their money.
security.
Maybe
No.
because they spent all their money on surveillance satellites. I believe it anyway, do you? That's all it takes to start a conspiracy. Well, I heard anyway. Apparently, right?
That's my views on the matter, like, you know.
Apparently, Leo Varadkar was sent here by Saddam Hussein. Like, think about it. His surname is Varadkar. Where's that come from? It's not Irish.
I want to see Obama's real passport. Man.
How weird is it? Like, our
Varad-
Taoiseach's name is Varadkar.
And
Everyone says it. Everyone says it fucked up as well. Like,
Varadkar.
Varadkar. What was the one she put up a while ago? Verrobbed car. A picture of him breaking into a car. It was like Leo Verrobbed car.
and, Barack Obama's middle name is Hussein, isn't it?
Yeah, Barack Hussein Obama. Well, he's Irish as well, sure. It's O apostrophe
Money
Obama.
Money gall, yeah.
Ah.
Money fuck all.
I know. They got a new petrol station out of him visiting that time. Now it's called, what is it called? The Obama.
Yes,
isn't
the
it?
Barack
Obama
Obama
Plaza.
Plaza.
Yeah.
That's a food outlet, like.
Supermax and
That's-
Supermax,
all
Papa
that
John's,
shit.
there's cafes there.
It's nice there.
It is nice, yeah. I've only ever been there once, like.
If you're going to
Dublin.
Kildare village, like you pull in there on the way. There's something to
Or
eat.
Dublin, yeah, that direction, yeah.
Or Dublin, yeah. Fucking
I was coming back from Mullingar
Oh,
with the boys there a
man.
couple of years ago, and we pulled in for a slash because we had a heavy night of drinking. This is about 3 years ago. They have the nicest toilets I've ever seen in my life.
Did you eat your food off it?
Oh, did I what?
Did you leave him a good review?
Yeah. Did you give him a good Yelp review?
I gave him 5
Toilets were
stars.
pristine.
Ah,
Best shit I ever had in my life.
sparkling.
I didn't
I
even
felt
have to
like I
wipe
was
the
having a
seat.
VI poo.
Usually I bring my own domestos to Jack's. I didn't need it this time. Like.
You didn't need the wipes.
Nah, fuck.
Wow.
It was so clean I didn't even wipe my arse after it.
just
You know,
went
it was one of those toilets where you don't need to wipe your arse after it.
just
You know,
a
it was like
swish.
I walked out of the place feeling like I was after having a shower. Like it was that clean.
Yeah.
Mm.
A bidet.
What?
Yeah.
And they have these lovely little mints in the urinal as well.
Turn your mouth blue.
Oh, stop.
Like
I think they were
gobstoppers.
joke mints actually, yeah. Do you know the type of mints that taste like the mess does?
Pure prank, like.
Ah,
Someone
stop.
pranked you
I
good.
felt like a right douchebag, like,
Yeah.
leaving the place, but I'm still clean now.
Have you seen those ads on telly for that VIP fucking thing?
No.
It's like
don't
stuff
watch
for the
television.
toilet.
Yeah.
It's called VIP, I think, is it?
Yeah.
I don't own a television because I refuse to get a license.
Yeah. You have a
Yeah.
phone. Still have to fucking get one if you have a phone or a tablet or a laptop.
Fuck.
Yeah. No law.
Oh,
And they will lock you up. It doesn't matter if you're a 78-year-old woman, like they locked up there recently because of a fucking
Yeah.
television license.
What? And
Yeah.
paedophiles and rapists walking the streets.
Exactly. But Gardaí are on high alert for them. What
Oh,
about
yeah.
them cunts, actually, yeah? Two boys, two fucking pedos joined up to go around tag teaming children, and they're just like, Gardaí are on high alert, and they're warning people in Tipperary that they're out around
Yeah.
Tipperary now. Keep an eye out from.
You know what I mean?
And
If that
no-
was somebody
no.
who didn't have a television license, they'd be caught straight away.
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
now they're in this area. Gardaí are warning people in that area to keep an eye out from. Go out and lock the cunts up. They're calling one of them a child rapist, like, and they're calling the other fella a paedophile or something like that. If they know that's what they are, why are they even walking around in the first place?
Because they're teamed up in prison.
They should be fucking slaughtered, is what they should be.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be like.
They shouldn't even be slaughtered. Leave them live, but like cut their Mickeys out.
But like the fact that all the newspapers are referring to your man as a child rapist, that means he has been convicted. Because otherwise they would be calling him alleged this and alleged that. They're calling him a child rapist, so he's been convicted of it in the
Good
past,
him.
and yet he's out walking
He
around
looks
again.
like Justin Long out of fucking the movies. Did you see him?
No,
he looks
Justin.
In a
Long.
few of them comedies. He was in Die Hard 4.
he looks like that
I
footballer.
have
What's
no
his
idea.
name? Who's your man? Took a chunk of the other player in the World Cup 2014.
Oh,
Suarez.
What do you make of
He
this?
looks like a paedophile. Suarez. isn't
Chewy Suarez.
he? Chewy Suarez. Yeah, that's it.
His
That
name
was
is not
a-
Chewy, is it?
Louis.
Fuck's sake.
That was another thing we never talked
Play
about.
on words.
Yeah.
The Child Protection
it.
Ireland crowd. What do you make of that?
Ah, love all that. The
Yeah.
boys that are going around
Yeah.
hunting paedophiles,
Yeah.
love it.
They're getting bad stick.
That
then
little
from the
fucker in
guards.
Limerick there as well
Yeah.
recently.
Mm,
He was from Garryowen apparently.
yeah. Won't mention no names.
I know a
or
few
anything,
people
but-
who know him. Like,
Oh, if your man across them with presentation.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
I didn't watch that full video or anything, but
I
like,
saw
he
him being
was.
confronted. All right, your
Yeah.
man didn't know what to say, man.
Yeah,
But what
am I
made
in
me-
trouble?
Was he
Yeah.
caught? Was he caught by your one the child's mother or something? Was
No,
No, it was
they're
one of
a group.
those groups. Like they were talking to him online. He thought he was talking to a 14-year-old girl or something, and they just called down to his house then or whatever.
It's the guards and me left. They put out a statement on the Limerick leader that they'll be following up inquiries and he'll be investigated by professional investigators.
Yeah.
And see, they don't like them for one reason, because them doing that, they're not targeting the criminal class or anything. They're targeting every class. So the guards and the government will be frightened. Who's next?
Yeah.
Is it a politician's son? Is it a judge's son?
Is it a judge?
Is it a judge himself? You
A
know what I
judge.
mean? So they're worried
Is it a
because
judge?
it's hitting. Is
it a jackal?
But when you think about it, it's hitting every.
Yeah. So you reckon that the Gardaí are really a secret paedophile ring and
No,
they're
no,
trying to protect
no.
themselves? Is it?
David
No.
Icke says this.
Did you hear what he said about G
Pressure.
guards? I think you're
No.
cool.
pressure will be put on them from the top as well to try and stop these people because
Yeah,
they
but
don't know who's
they're
next.
seeing, they're kind of seeing it as a form of vigilantism.
Well, if they caught him and they beat the brains out of him, then
Yeah.
it is. They didn't. They just approached him, rang them.
Yeah, scum, man. They should be all murdered, like
Mm.
straight out murdered is what they should be. Those paedophiles.
Yeah. But they've
There's
caught a few of
there's
them.
no other way around
I
it.
hate
like.
the fact that they have a special place in prison for them.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh,
for their own
special little
protection.
fucking
Yeah.
pampered.
That annoys the shit
Yeah.
out of me, like.
Nah, it's bollocks. Like,
Like,
Just to keep them safe, like. What happened to fucking
Yeah, but
the
this,
victims
like,
that they had, like? You know what I
locking
mean?
them up like is completely pointless as
And
well,
do you
unless
wanna
you're going to
know-
lock them up for the rest of their life. And if you do that, then everyone else has to pay for them.
yeah, but
So-
you know, but the thing about what Jude was saying, putting them in a special place.
Yeah.
So they're all put in together then. And
Yeah.
they all like them two
Like those two
bastards. They
little
team
cunts,
up
yeah.
then, you know.
Yeah,
And they find out more ways and they find out about the dark web and
yeah.
you know, it's crime school
Yeah.
for criminals.
There was a-
So it's going to be the same for paedophiles.
There was a video going
Crime
around on
school.
Facebook last couple of years of this fella. He was up in court for murdering a paedophile. This paedophile was put into his cell. And
Got a fucking award.
your man was trying to fucking, the pedophile was trying to justify why he did it, like, and the other fella was like, look, just keep your mouth quiet now, go to sleep, and you'll be out of here by tomorrow, the morning. Like, your man kept on going. Your man got a knife or something. Oh no, but he strangled him or something like that.
Good.
Until he died, you know. Your man like fucking said, look, just keep it quiet, and you'll be out of here by the morning. Your man just kept on going. So he got a fucking. No, he strangled him with the blanket.
Trying to rationalise and justify his
actions. Why? You know what I mean?
For fuck's sake.
They're twisted, like half of them.
Yeah, he said it to the judge straight out. He said, look, and that's the reason why I took his life.
Yeah. Half of them tried to make out that the child was asking for it and the child really wanted it and all this kind of shit. Like, yeah, you see them like in interviews now, like they were like asking them like, if you want remorse for what you've done, they're like, no, not really. Like I believe like that, they wanted to do it, so what's the big deal and all this kind of shit.
That's
like,
a game they're playing because a lot of it has got to do with power. They like the power over them or
their
something.
brains are just broken. It's as simple as that, and there's no fixing them. Like, do you know what I mean? That's why, like, whatever. If you rob something and you get 6 months, a year in prison, you might go, "Fuck, I'm not doing that again." Do you know what I mean?
Do you reckon they
But
can be
if you're a
rehabilitated?
pedophile, no, they can't be.
No.
They just can't be.
No.
That's like if
It's already hardwired into their brain.
if society decided tomorrow that a man having sex with a woman was illegal, then you're not to do that anymore. Would you just be like, okay, well, that's off the table?
The way
so,
things are going, it is
Do you
going
know
to
what I
be
mean?
illegal soon.
yeah.
With all these feminazis.
Oh, stop.
Oh, stop.
Yeah,
Can we
it's
go
not,
one
you can't.
podcast without mentioning feminazis?
We can't seem to do one without mentioning fucking pedophiles either.
Yeah.
How is there so many pedophiles? They're everywhere lately. Like,
Why can't we kill them?
there's so many of those groups. Like, there's a load of those groups popping up on Facebook
They're
that
all
are,
over the
that are
shop,
catching
yeah.
them. Like,
Yeah.
there was your man from RTE as well. He flew the whole way over to fucking England to meet a child, and they confronted
Yeah.
him over there. He got locked up
But
in
see, that's what worries me.
England.
A lot of these people they're after approaching, they approached them when they were on site to meet the child.
Yeah,
So what about the people who are actually talking to real kids?
yeah,
know,
exactly.
so-
You don't know, like.
You don't know.
Like I
You
seen
don't know,
last
bruv.
week in London, they caught him in the on the underground,
Mhm.
and he was trying to get away from him and all that. And I was just fuck him out in front of the next moving train.
Yeah,
You know, just good luck to him.
I definitely think they should be fucking put to death anyway. To like bring back the death penalty, like, and just
I don't think.
Just for them.
I think
I
that's.
don't think it'd stop him though.
No, I don't. I think
it
that's an
would.
easy escape from, man.
well,
I think
still
they
it'll
should.
stop them from ever doing it again if they get caught.
I
like
think-
these fucking cunts that are walking around now have already done it and they're back out again.
Yeah.
Do you know? If they were put to death when it happened the first time, how many kids did that save?
They were given a second
Fuck
chance
them.
to do what they've
They're
been doing in the first place. Do what they've already done. Like,
They're subhuman fucking creatures, man. They're not human at all. Like,
it's just a
you don't
fucking
class them as human.
No.
You really don't.
taking the innocence of a fucking child. A
Yeah.
child, like,
Oh,
that's
man.
not able to make decisions for itself. Like, you know
I
what
would
mean?
accept a job in the morning if it was like a slaughterhouse just for paedophiles. Bring them in all day and I'll kill them all one after the other all day long.
Yeah.
Genuinely would. And I'd go home with a big smile on my face at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because they're just sick creatures. Like, can't be rehabilitated. There's no hope for them. Get rid of them.
Well, you could castrate him. You could make him a eunuch.
I don't know if that works, does it? You've seen a
It
few of
would.
them talking about chemical castration and all that, and they say the urges are gone. I don't know.
Yeah, but like a dog goes and gets his balls cut out. Why can't do it to humans?
They do. Like, some of them have opted to do it themselves.
It's called a vasectomy.
But they can, like, chemical castration they can do now and all. Like, so I don't know.
What the fuck is this? Is this a new trend that's coming out now, Mike? Is it?
Oh God.
Ah, it's just all the buys from yesterday with a bit of sun, you know.
Was it from yesterday? Was it?
Oh, it's not. Where's
17
this?
degrees did not do that to
No.
a person,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's fucking
Walking around the place looking like fucking Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob.
what is it? Seeing red. Had a bit too much sun. These sunburn people will make you feel better about your own sun cream
Must
fails.
have been hotter in England. I know, so was it?
Yeah, the last couple of years, it's been getting. It's England has been a
Fair
lot
days.
hotter.
Looks
than
like
Ireland.
she's wearing a white bra. But she's not.
She's not. She's wearing no bra. Just
These
like
people
Jennifer
are all just
Aniston.
scalded. Someone obviously wrote "I suck" on this man's back.
Ass. I suck ass.
Yeah, with an arrow pointing down to ass.
Do you, Jude?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Do you, Joe?
Oh man, it's dangerous as fuck, boy.
What's the head them? They're all Irish as well, man.
Hardy, right?
Nah, they look Irish. Well, what's the story, boy?
Just because they're sunburned.
Yeah. Irish people can't handle the sun.
Oh, that's nice.
That's like a fucking. That's nice. He says. It's like a tribal tattoo.
See Russell in the summer, he comes out with one of those umbrellas, that hat umbrella, you know, keep the sun off him.
I don't come out.
No.
He has a skin condition, okay? Like
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
He comes out dressed in black bags. Head to
No,
toe, black
that's
bags.
ignorant.
That's ignorant. You're ignorant.
You're ignorant.
It's a condition.
You've got doo-doo in your souls.
It's called vitiligo. He's actually black, like Russell. He has vitiligo. That's why he looks white and his skin gets burnt easily. You're so insensitive, Jude.
You're
Get
so
you-
insensitive.
I tell
to
you
my
who's some
sensitive
bird man,
skin.
Michael Jackson's
just-
daughter,
You
Paris
just,
Jackson.
pigment
What,
shamed
man?
that boy.
Seen her lately?
No,
Yup,
she's
or
nice.
that.
Get her up there, Mikey.
Paris Jackson.
Paris Jackson. Get this one up. She's someone for the fucking smoke.
Smoke?
Weed, man.
No way.
No, she's unreal for it, boy.
Michael Jackson's daughter smokes weed.
Smokes ganja ranja.
That's... No, you're ignorant.
Oh, that's ignorant. Allegedly.
She hangs around with all the people from
Allegedly.
the United Colours of Benetton. She's a fucking cracker, man. She's a cracker.
I don't
She
know.
don't look that good, man.
Ah, she's unreal, man.
How does she turn out white if her father's
Mikey's-
black?
Yeah.
There has been cases of it, though, man.
Say there's more. Allegedly, he is the father as well.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But there has been cases of a black parent and a white parent having twins, and one of the twins came out black and the other one came out white. There's twin girls that were born. One was black with black curly hair. The other one was white with red curly hair.
Yeah, it
hell,
can always
that's mad.
happen, like, but Jesus. Slim to none, like. If you were with a white
No, but,
woman.
like, she
For
she
a
had a black
19-year-old
child.
man, she's got some
Yeah, but
droopy ass
like-
ditties.
For one that has a black daddy, she looks like someone from Sweden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd say he's just, no.
Was it Cat Williams said it, man? He says, Michael Jackson put his black dick inside a white woman, and two white kids with fucking blue eyes came out.
Yeah.
man.
It's a bit.
It's a bit suspicious.
Bit far-fetched. I haven't seen Blanket. What's the crack with him? Is he still wearing a blanket?
Nah, man. When his father died, he chose to take it off. He's like, that motherfucker ain't controlling me anymore.
You want to know why they call him Blanket?
Because I put the blanket on the motherfucker's head.
Oh, man.
Peter Pan, placenta, paint Paula motherfucker. But you know what? I'm actually going to watch a couple. I haven't watched an episode of Boss Like that in fucking ages, man.
Good show, good show.
It's very funny,
So
man.
was there only the two of them? I should know this, like, I'm the one that was
Two
pure obsessed with
seasons?
him. No, fucking two kids. Paris and Blanket.
Paris, Blanket, and
Or Prince Michael
Prince.
Jr. or
Prince,
something,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Blanket is the youngest, Paris, and then Prince is the oldest, I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And they're all white. They're all
Every
proper
one of
white,
them are
like.
white. Yeah.
Nah.
And they don't actually. Blanket is the only one that actually resembles his father. He actually looks like his father.
Wow.
The rest
Yeah,
of the
but
other two
see,
don't.
Like, as you
Blanket
said,
Snow White as well.
what's
Like a
the
blanket
odds?
of snow.
The odds in the three of them coming out with no black in them
Yeah.
is in the billions and the trillions, and I don't care.
Mm.
As you said a
Trying-
while ago, man, if you've got the money for it, anything's possible. You probably pay for that shit. 'Cause at
Customs,
the end of the day,
yeah.
it don't matter if you're black or white.
He got
it's true.
custom made kids.
It did. Yin yang the shit out of them, boy.
Yeah, that's fucking. They're doing that shit these days, like, aren't they? Like fucking
That's not
editing DNA and shit like that. Like you can pick like if you want a boy or a girl and what color their eyes are gonna be and all that shit, and they can
Ah,
actually
man.
make it happen. Like,
That's not natural.
Fuck.
nah,
Oh, it's not, man. Just leave it go.
they can do it. Yeah.
Just-
If
you
you
know what I
have the
mean?
more hours, they'll do it.
Eventually, they're just gonna fucking eliminate. Like they're gonna take sex out of the equation
Yeah.
altogether. So just give me your sperm and you give me your egg, and we'll just.
But
come
yeah,
back
that's
to me in
that's what
6
that
months.
is.
Fucking Demolition Man. Do you remember? Did you ever see Demolition Man?
Nah.
And she asked him, she goes, would you like to have sex? And he's there, oh yeah, because he was frozen for 35 years. And then she hands him this head thing that you put on,
Yeah.
and he's there, what's this like, you know?
Yeah, fuck that.
Robert Pierce.
Jesus. There's Nidge. Old Nidge. I was a snob in terms of horror acting. Tom Vaughan Lawler on new Irish critically acclaimed zombie film, The Cured. That actually looks good. That film, I saw an ad for it. Against my fucking will, I saw an ad for it. You know, that's the kind of time we're living in now. I was trying to watch a different video and this shit came up. Yeah, looks good. King Nidge is like, what's the story with Love Hate? Is that coming back or what?
Well, I see things on Facebook saying,
seen any of it.
But Nidge is dead.
Is it dead, really?
Nidge is dead.
If there's anything like Prison Break,
Yeah.
man, they'll fucking bring him back.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
I know.
He's
I
not
actually
really
like the last
dead.
season of Prison Break. I haven't
Is
finished
that-
it yet. Yeah,
Uh,
it was nice to get it back. I mean, how long were we
what's
waiting?
what's Schofield's name in it again?
Michael.
No, in this later season,
Ah,
it means no one in some other language or something. Fucking came into my head a few times. I can never remember what it is.
Ah,
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nevis or...
Yeah, some weird fucking... Anyway. Doesn't even matter. Who's this, Mikey?
Towie boy.
Oh, don't want to see no Towie shit.
Yeah,
Aye, Jesus.
Just like Conor Murray.
Who were they?
Because his name's small, but it looks like Conor Murray.
I have no idea who that is.
Rugby player.
No,
Limerick
don't
from
know.
Patrick.
Don't know him. I don't know him. Did we have any other topics that we needed to discuss, guys? You guys?
No.
You guys? Does it piss you off when Irish people say guys?
Come on, guys.
Fucking annoys me. Any of these like pure American words, even awesome. Like, fuck off. Seriously, like, it annoys me. Like, did you ever be in like a restaurant or somewhere like that where you're waiting and the fella comes over and he's like, "Okay, guys," I'm just staring my head going, "Go fuck yourself," straight away. Like, I already made up my mind about that person. Don't want to know him. We have nothing in common.
So
You
he's
cannot
tip.
be my friend.
He's the percentage on the tip.
No tip.
when-
No
Automatic.
tip. Never mind percentage.
Or when people call a slab drywall, annoys the shit out of me as well.
Yeah. Drywall.
Well, there's a lot of waiters out there now. Waitresses, I'd mind
Waiters.
giving a tip to.
Just waiters now. There's no it's all gender neutral job titles now as well.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a waitress or an actress or a manageress or
Oh
any
no,
of that.
it's all equality.
Yeah. Which
Vote
is a
no.
bit fucking, I don't know, whatever.
Alrighty
Yeah.
then.
What
How
the
long
fuck?
are we going,
Mikey's
Mikey?
flat out there, whatever he's doing.
Oh, the condoms.
In case you missed the condom snorting challenge and didn't know, it's a bad idea. Like I said a while ago, some poor kid asked his father about sex and his father told him stop being so nosy. And he was like, why did he say nosy?
Something happening there.
Maybe I have to do something with my nose. So then he decided to snort a condom. Snort a fucking condom. I don't know, man. It's like as if they're just really good. Oh, Jesus, look at her.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
This girl is just snorting a condom up her nose.
Anything for attention.
Yeah. Where is she? She's about 14.
Before anyone gets smart, I know we are doing a podcast and all that. It's not
Can you
for
notice?
attention.
Can you Lotus?
Watch him then. Yeah, yeah. He looks like a man from The Wire. Do you remember? Doesn't he?
Looks like Kanye West.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
What was his name again in The Wire?
The gay fella.
He's in loads of films.
Idris Elba, no?
No, him in The Wire, man. He's in Remember the Titans as well. He was the captain of the black side of the team, and the other guy was the captain of the white side of the team, and then they all became friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titan.
That's some Michael Jackson shit right there.
Yeah.
Your man looks like he's in serious pain. There.
I bet you couldn't do that though.
No, I couldn't. Definitely couldn't.
I have a Johnny in my wallet there if you want to do.
Why do you have a Johnny in your
Come
wallet?
on.
Nah, man, I can't be using Gone Off Johnny's, kid.
It's actually a good idea to check the expiry date.
Serves you right for buying a 12-pack.
What you do with the other 11?
Snorted.
We wrap it up.
We will.
How long have we gone, Mihal?
An hour.
57 minutes.
57.
that's-
57.
That's grand. That's grand.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hell of a podcast, guys. Hell
Thanks
of
for
a
tuning in,
podcast.
you guys, and thanks to everyone who liked, shared, commented, subscribed, and
And-
got in touch over the last few weeks. We got a
And
few
waited
messages.
patiently.
Yeah, we got a few messages
For me.
there. We got fucking an email from one listener from America. I had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. I emailed him back last night to see could I get a reply, so I'd have it for today, but he didn't get it back yet. I thought he was trying to sell me weed at first. just started talking about weed and all, and then it was like he wrote some poem about the podcast and all. I probably should have read it out, but
Well, if he's listening,
Whatever.
fair play to him.
Yeah,
yeah,
fair
I
play
wrote
to
back
you,
to him
man.
anyway. I was basically like, what the fuck was that? I didn't know what he was talking about at
Have a-
first, but
have a picture of him here.
that's him, is it?
Is that him?
That's who?
The guy that sent you an email.
How we doing now? Snorting condoms?
Oh, man.
No.
I know, I'm only missing.
Yeah. I replied to him anyway. We'll see what he says back.
Yeah, if you're watching this one,
Share it.
who's your favourite out of all of us?
Ah, man. Poor Jude is looking for someone to stroke his ego.
Or my penis.
Either one.
Man, wrap it up, Mikey. I'm
Either one's
fucking
fine,
starving,
yeah.
man.
Wrap that shit up. Thanks for listening.
Do the outro, Mikey.
Smooches.
Good luck. Mother.
Guys.